Hi, I'm Magnus, and first of all, I would like to thank all who, even though I don't have a constant upload of videos, have decided to subscribe and or remain subscribed. So, thanks. I'm still struggling with a Fiverr and my work, my job, and also had a nasty acute pharyngitis that made this video release so late. Only slightly sorry about that. I would like to say that my goals for this year are dropping like 3 videos a week or a month or whatever. But that's not how it's gonna be. For me, this is gonna be more like my goal this year is to breathe and try to do as much as I can. One common mistake with resolutions and goals is that you tend to think you need 500 of them and all to be Mount Everest peak, kind of like a perfect and fast and cool. So if you don't get the money, the time, or it doesn't go exactly like you wanted, you just stop or feel like a failure. And this also happens with transition. So today I want to talk about the the transition goals. You might make them with a new year or just at any time, but they all have the same issues. In my case, for example, I will write down a start T so many times it was not funny. And failing hurts, not only in your self-esteem, but also with the dysphoria, sometimes increasing it. So, many studies back up the uselessness of the resolutions. The goals can actually help for morale and to achieve your goals if you're smart about it. First, there's no perfect timing. You don't need to wait for New Year's or Monday or else to start. And you don't need a shot of tea to start transition. There are many options for transition that don't require money, and others that don't require as much money. You can tackle each at your own pace. Now, making the making the goals. Deciding to transition is your first step. Now, get a paper, a notebook, or journal, and let's make some plans. My best advice at this point is to journal. I know taking pictures or videos of your body or voice right now might be quite distressing, but it will be helpful, and I do regret not doing so. You can that way follow your evolution, keep track of things you have done, what you have tried, or what you want to try. You can write all documents you might need, what you have to investigate, prices, and numbers. Knowing what is covered under your insurances or where to go was the easiest route will save you time and money. Writing down the information will be moving forward in your transition to your goals, and it will help to visualize what you want to fight for something clear. Make a list of all the things a male, female, or human means to you. Since the path is personal, the items and options will be as well. Also, make a list of your areas of dysphoria. So, separating them by degrees or levels. 1 to 10 being 10 the worst, or mild, moderate, severe, etc. This will help you to determine your priorities, whether what needs to be your closest goal, the short-term, long-term goals, etc. Whether DIY binder goes first, or is a DIY packer, for example. You can also add for long-term those that require too much money or the most money, traveling, or independence from parents, etc. What I would suggest is to space up your short-term goals between your short and long-term goals, so that you're constantly feeling something is changing. So let's say your long-term goal is a top surgery. 3 years. After 1 year or 1 year and a half, you can start T. And in between that 1 year, 1 year and a half, you can have you can change your clothes. Then you can change your shoes. Then you can have a birthday party, and etc. You can also divide your long-term goals in shorter ones. If you, for example, need 5,000 for top surgery, then you divide that in 3 years, and that amount you divide it for each year in 12 months quotes for savings. So you can see how you're getting closer and closer to your goal. If you feel overwhelmed, it's okay. We all panic. Stop, breathe, and write down how you're feeling. Put it into words will empower you. It will empower you against it, and it will help you to get answers. Remember, transition is not a linear process, and sometimes you'll sidetrack, stop, backtrack, or even turn around. It will be okay. You can also start your transition with someone else, whether that's someone that just tagging along or someone that is transitioning as well. Having someone beside you will help you keep on moving forward. In that note, sharing your goals and steps on social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, whatever, etc., will help you not only to find people like you, but also to make your goals and steps more real and to strengthen your determination to follow through. I for example, gonna start posting small and bigger things that give me happiness about my transition. It's almost like a celebration to me, sharing those thoughts. Finally, make it obvious and visual for yourself. A timeline board with your short and long-term goals, a calendar with dates, and making having magazine cuts or prints of what clothes you want, the daily, weekly, or monthly to-do lists. Remember that transitioning is emotional, so do your best to support yourself emotionally. A good mood is a good mood does wonders to keep up with your goals. So that's it. Happy New Year's, and let's all find our transition goals and move towards them one step at a time. Bye.